It's working? No, it's not working. Yeah, now it's working. What's up? Who's there? Who is there? We gotta keep working on this dude, because if not, I'm going to finish it by 2025. Can you hear the music? Hey, Marco. It's okay, man. Thanks for stopping by and say hi. Dude, I'm loving what you're doing. If you don't know Marco, I know there is almost nobody here, right? But Marco, I cannot pronounce his name because he's from Croatia. It's super hard for me, man. It's an amazing artist. You have to check out what he's doing lately. I'm loving it. He's the guy that invited me. He was the creator of IFCC. Super cool guy. I wish I could have spent more time with him, but he was so busy at the event. Hey, what's up, Saiga? Mark? All good? Okay, are you guys here are following the Green Reaper series? If you are, congrats, man. Try Pripyat. Marco is saying try Pripyat, his last name. Kind of got it, right? I nailed it. You definitely should check it out. What's up, Edwin? That's not I think my number one fan, man. Edwin is awesome. It's always so kind and commenting stuff. Okay, so what do we have so far? So far, we have started splitting this guy. But if you look from the first drawing to this one, I made a few changes, adjustments, and stuff like that. It's not recommended. You should usually have the file as log as you can before starting to do the keying and stuff like that. But since I work like this all the time, so I don't know, do what I tell you, not what I do. Escultura San Cruz. El video está mal, no puedo cambiarlo a audio español. Esculturas. No, this is the English version. And usually when I stream by myself, I do it in English. Always telling everybody, I need to practice, and it's very important to know English. Not only if you want to work with this, but it's a language that, for some reason, that I haven't got into the history of it, everybody communicates in English. Like, for example, Marco. I want to talk to Marco. I don't speak Croatian, and he doesn't speak Spanish, I think. So we talk in English. Merge down. Okay, I'm going to merge this because for some reason there is I don't know if I would move something or I adjust the anatomy or what they did, but there are big gaps here that I don't really like between the skin and the belt. So I'm going to merge these two guys. One thing that, if you don't know, I'm going to show you now. See, can you see in the upper corner there? I don't know if it's the best display here. Let's take me out of the equation. Let me know if you can see. I'm checking if what are you seeing. Because I see the live and the whatever and and I don't think you can see it. Okay, god damn it! Don't worry then. This is at subdivision. Let's show it here. 6, right? And this here I'm going to merge into has 3 subdivisions. So what I can do is I can go delete the other subdivisions, keep it at 3, only 3 subdivisions, and if I merge it down with this one, it's going to try to keep the subdivision levels. Okay, let's go and merge down. Merge down. There we go. See, now we have the subdivision levels 3 because they match the subdivision levels. So sometimes when you need to merge something and you still need to work with the subdivisions, that is really useful because you're going to be able to edit it, at a lower polygon account. So let's see what I did here. Yeah, it's definitely I moved something because this belt is going over this one, but it shouldn't go over, and this is not feeling like it should. See, there are a lot of, I did something here. I don't know what, but yeah, sometimes you messed up and you realize later on. Let me check. Yeah, the only thing that, because I'm using StreamYard to stream, I have to check the comments in my second monitor. I don't have them, next to me anymore. I don't know what happened with OBS or the restream or whatever. I cannot restream in Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Walters, hola from Toronto, Canada. What's up, man? We were talking about Canada with my wife today, but mostly about Vancouver, not Toronto. Franco, ¿has tenido propuestas de realizar una figura estilo anime por parte de un estudio? Sí, Escultura San Cruz. I have actually, and I did one that was revealed not long ago. It was Blame. I did for Figurama. It's super cool. I really enjoy it. It's really hard work because it's packed with details, but it was cool. What's up, Thor? My man? Some art hairs. No, this one waxes. He did a definitively one. Enrique, se acaba de mostrar una pieza de Figurama esculpida por él. There we go. Enrique answered my question. Yeah, the idea is not fully. They show it, the prototype, but it's not like fully assembled. There are some pieces missing. They are working on some lights and stuff like that. Super cool. And I cannot say, but I'm working on something. Autosave. Let's leave this guy auto-saving. Oh, I don't know if you catch my last stream. I was having fun yesterday, I think it was, just warming up in the morning. So I'm a lot less talking in the morning, but I like to warm up because most of the time, I'm doing client work and sculpting everything, stuff that other people ask me to. So I like to warm up and do something. And I had this is the awesome. I'm going to take that away, screensaver, just in case. There we go. This is how the other guy is looking so far. If this allows me to move, I don't know what's going on. Oh! YouTube, don't cancel this. Take out the balls. I was working on this guy the other day. Had a lot of fun. Like I want to make the anatomy kind of weird, like super elongated limbs. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize I had that tool selected. I live in large cities with a what markup do you use? Maskings. Let me see. Well, okay. Now I see the laughing. Sorry about that. No kids. Let me reread the Archie Shay comment. I live in all the largest cities. I live in other cities within Canada. What markup do you use most for making sculpts? Usually I use this one, the standard one. I gotta say, to be honest, this one. And I kind of did a new one with a little bit more specular. You can see here, just to change it up a little bit. But usually I use this because I like to move the light. And you cannot move the light in the matte caps that have the light baked like these ones. I don't know, let's say this one. very sculpting like. Let's see, I move the light, but it's not going to change. So I usually stick to these ones. You know, all this kind of stuff, or the one that I draw. I show the basic one. But I usually added a little bit of color or stuff like that because, I don't know, for some reason the gray is just too moody. I don't know. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, we were adjusting the belt. Okay, hope that little tidbit of advice helped somebody. Now it's just I need to reposition this a little bit, but that's the thing. I mean, these guys are going to have the you're not there. Where are the pouches? But see, even the change is moved. I don't know what I did. I did something. Pouches. Okay, let me see. They are here. This is not these are the last ones. Yeah, these are the last ones. Okay, what I can do here, because these guys are like, I don't know, I need to do the keying. Well, but the keys don't need to that many subdivisions. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Let's focus on something. I'm rambling. This one I would say it's done. So let's name this. Where is it? The left. Yep. And I know this is not going to be super entertaining, guys, but I told you I was going to show you the whole process of this, okay? So, yeah, if you're here, at least, I don't know, we can have a chat and enjoy yourself. Let me know if you're here listening to the music. Is the music running for you? Because StreamYard is not the same as OBS. A little bit limited to what you can do with it. Okay, this, for example, I can delete the subdivisions. And same with this one. This one, since this is all going to be printed all together, what I need to check is that stuff like this. Right there. See that? That is going to be a printing problem. So I need to do the Dynamesh and see if it merges, or because I know it's not going to merge from the get-go, I'm going to go select these guys and with the edge polish, backface masking, I'm going to hold in Alt because I want the reverse process. Going to push the geometry a little bit inside the belt to be sure that everything connects, and when we prepare it for printed, it's going to be a solid piece like what I did last time. I don't know if you saw it, but last time we did this process with the pouches. And if you haven't seen it, at least go and check it out and give it a like, whatever, comment something. I really hope you're learning something. Well, I gotta say, I got quite a few messages from random people that I haven't met that are telling me that they are learning some stuff from these streams. So that makes me really happy. So thank you. I'm really happy that I can help some poor souls that are wanting to do this for a living. Man, back in the day, it was all about reading freaking manuals and just testing the buttons and see what the heck they will do. And actually, I mean, you have the guides usually in the softwares, but for some reason it's hard to read those instructions. In general, I remember starting with the first software I did use in 3D was 3ds Max, and I bought myself a little handbook with some instructions, and I read it all. It was really small, but it was really useful for really beginners, you know. Now you can learn so much so fast, man. And I know that makes me feel old. I'm only 37 in 9 days. 9 days? No. March 9, I turn 37. Okay, now that I did that, I'm sure that all the spikes are there. I'm not happy regardless, because this is... I wish I could... Yeah, they should... See, that's the thing. I want them to be a little bit more... You can see the edges when it's printed a little bit more. So we're going to have to spend some time doing this, I think. To embed it. Well, yeah, but I can do it like that, maybe. I'm going to leave it like that. It's just... I don't need to be such a perfectionist for this. This one, I don't know if you know it. I showed it before, but I had somebody asking me this the other day. The IQ curve brush. It's over brush curve IQ curve. Okay, and what it does is it changes the move function. Like if I take it like this without that and I move, let's see here, you can see the kind of curve that gives you. If I apply it, you can see it reverse. Okay, so remember where it is and drag it into your personal UI. It's something that you're going to be using for sure. I'm looking at it from afar because remember, this is going to be printed like this. I mean, maybe it's going to be maybe this size. I want the spikes to be not too warpy. See, I don't want this kind of problem. There we go. And remember this one. If you are in move topology, you take the draw size to 1. You can move a complete tool. Okay, so it's super useful. I use it all the time. So you don't have to mask it. You know, go to the transpose master. No, not the transpose, the scale rotation. There we go. I saw I haven't finished this new Zbrush presentation. I need to check all the new features. I think it's coming out next week. Need to check that out because I saw a few hard surface stuff that was really cool. Then the masking tool, that was super cool. It's kind of like shadow box, but without the box, you don't have that limitation. So that's awesome for creating stuff on the fly. I really like that. Oh, watch out! I moved the whole belt. Okay, Now, just in case, I'm going to duplicate this guy, find this one, and let's start with this, because I'm at 1.7 millions. I'm going to start with the resolution at, I don't know, 128, dynamesh it, and see if it works. Gives me basically the same result. If it doesn't, I'm going to give it, yeah, see, it's giving me much less. One thing I want to keep is the color, so I'm going to, give it the colors. Let's change the material to something that we can see a little bit more, maybe, and let's take this to 600, whatever. Dynamesh it. I don't want to keep the subdivisions. Now you jump to 6 millions. I don't know why. I don't want this to be 6 millions. 2, 24, whatever. Dynamesh it again. Always keep note until next. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I did it wrong there. 100. I said, there we go. Well, we have an extra million, so maybe 220 to 550. There we go. No blur. I want to take the blur out always. There we go. We have roughly the same amount of polygons. And now it's all one single mesh. Let's check if we have any problems inside. I don't get it. I don't see, because if you don't see it here without the display, the double display properties with the double, if you don't see any mesh there, usually you don't have any problems. If you are like this and you see a mesh, something there, yeah, that's why, because you have problems. Same here. No problems. So this would print perfectly. So let's take it back to where it should go. There we go. I'm going to rename it. Tachas route. I'm just going to get rid of this one because I need to start cleaning the file a little bit. So that is one. Now we have to keep going. I'm going to have to give this one some textures. I don't know. I have it there. It's nothing. It's like another belt, right? But I don't want to give it too much texture. Well, maybe yes, but I don't want to give it extra details because it's already surrounded with details. So some leathery texture is going to work fine for this one. There we go. Now we have a better topology. And this one, it's going to be super useful because, or not, let me see. No, I'm going to cut it here. But yeah, this one is just for filling up the gaps. I don't want these parts to be bluish. I prefer them to be black or a little bit brown, I don't know, but I don't want them to be blue. It's going to be in the color mode. So we have it here. See, if I take that stripe, I kind of don't like all this blue there. So I prefer to have something like that there that is going to cover all that. I'm just going to give it a leathery texture. Let me check the comments. We have some comments. Hey, Droskar. Hey, Franco, difference between move topology and move brush. I will let you know. Hey, Lexter. Difference between move and move topology is big one. Let's say, basically, the move topology is basically activating auto masking kind of stuff. Let me look where I can show it to you. This is all together. Okay, let's do it here. Oh, this is I need something with subdivisions. Have face with subdivisions. This one might work. So let's say I want to move the lower eyelid, right? Troscar. If I go with the move, this is a regular move that I have right now. Let's take this down a little bit so you can see. There we go. It's going to grab the upper part, everything that is inside this small circle, right? But if I use the move topology, it's going to be more precise. Let me take out the accurate in what it moves. See, it's dragging less from here. This is not the best example, but you can see the difference, I hope. It's super. Then when I see something that I can use it for and show you, I will show you, but in a better way. Let's try here, because I think here is going to be better. Yeah, the chains. There we go, because it's separated in different objects. Franco, better idea. So with the move, if I try to move this like change link, I drag it and it's going to take all the mesh, right? And check here, it's different meshes. It's not connected. With the move topology, it's going to pick the first one that I push on, you can say. And then I can go and adjust the link without having to mask it and stuff like that. You got it? Like, did I explain it well? I'm not a good teacher, I'm always saying. I do stuff that I don't know how to do them. And somebody asks me, and yeah, what is this? I'm really bad at explaining stuff. I wish I could be a storyteller. Like, that's something that I always would like to do. Would have liked, but see, that's why I have to practice my English. But yeah, story. What I love most is movies and stuff like that, because I really like stories. So I wish I knew how to tell a good story. But I don't know. Great. So I stick to telling stories by images and those details, scopes. Okay, we have this, right? What I'm going to do, it's going to give you a little bit of difference between the edges. Control over U. Remember, I did that with the Control Alt, having the lasso, and then just selecting on the edge there. It's going to hide it. Then I just invert it. Control Shift and drag outside. And Control W is going to give it a polygroup, sorry. Okay, now we have this. Now I'm going to go to the C modeler. I want to give this a little bit of extrusion. Not too much. See, that's why I didn't want it to be too much. I knew it was super tight. That's okay. I will have to fix it. No, I don't want that. That's going to complicate things. Make it double. Yeah, double is going to be better. It's going to give me a better edge to work with. Dun, 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 dun. But it saves, I can read the comments. All right, and it takes account the geometry with the same polygroups. Yeah, there we go, Toscan. Nice example. Yeah, good. Carlesimo, hi, nice to see you. Finally, I'm not late for your stream. Oh, okay, Kamehameha Master, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't have a schedule. That's the thing. So I'm doing it whenever I have a little bit of time. Dun, dun, dun. It's a saving. There we go. Okay. Okay, I could go and that's what I'm going to adjust this, whatever. But I want to show you guys something, guys and girls. I don't know how to say it to just generalize. Because if not, every time I have to say guys and girls and whatever is out there. Okay, yeah. This is not, yeah, but don't worry. It's just all going to go under it, so it's okay. Don't worrying too much. I'm going to duplicate it just in case. What I want to show you, I showed you before, I think, but I realized that I need to repeat myself sometimes because obviously not everybody sees all the streams or everything I'm doing. There we go. Textile. Let's see if we can give it some texture like this. Let's see how it looks. There we go. And one more polygons, but this will do, I think. What I'm using here is the layer pattern brush. Going to give it more lazy mouse, and it's super useful for this kind of stuff. Now I think that you have to adjust the lazy snap so it takes need to hide the seam if I can. Let me see. That's no problem. And maybe try to do it better. So let's see snap. Do it with one and see what it does. That's okay. In this case, I don't care because this is all going to be a little bit destroyed, but you have to, be patient and try to keep it as tight as you can. See, something like that matches. This is going to bother me. Okay, let's just break it, make it like this. It's all destroyed. Ow. 3D aliens. Good evening, Yurik. I also streamed myself just a few hours ago. I hope you without count a self-promotional. Yeah, man. I'm a master. I have to check it out, man. Awesome chair, man. You're doing a great service for the 3 aliens. Okay, thanks, guy. Glad it helps. See here, and I'm using the lasso too, okay, for doing this kind of jagged edges. And one thing is the stroke jitter that I like to use for this kind of stuff, because see, I'm doing just a line, but it's doing that automatically. Like it's giving me those. I see. That is because of the jitter here. That is what I want with this guy. I mean, I want everything to be rough. That's usually how I like it. Like, that didn't sound good at all. What I meant is, what I like is the Mad Maxi look. Everything is wear and tear, you know. I'm definitely not an Apple guy. Maybe interesting to do this on the other side, something like that to give more edge there. Oh, I'm working. doesn't even matter because you're not going to see that. Like, don't work in vain. Like, look where the mesh is going to be seen. Okay, I need more here. And on this curve here. There we go. Let's add some on this here too. Ah, see, that one. I'm not even going to see that one. Ah. I like that, you know, that change in surfaces. There we go. Okay, this definitely is and needs to go there. But this is all going to print together, so I wouldn't worry that much about that. See from this angle, that is always important to see it from up and from below. Of the changes, because the chains are not going to be printed, I think. I'm probably going to use real chains for this. I think it's going to look cooler because I'm going to do the cape in mixed media as well. Because this guy is going to be a one-off, at least I think. I might do I don't know, one extra one just to have fun and paint it differently. We'll see. Okay, here. Yeah, get it there. Yeah, I don't care about that. And this is... Yeah, this is already dynameshed, so that's done. So there we go, we finish another build. Did I paint it? Yeah, that's good enough. This one, I could probably dynamesh it already. Because I know it's not going to change and it's not going to be keyed or anything. But it always worries me, like if I dynamesh it now, it might lose detail after when I merge it with all the rest. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I have some friends that do work like that, but I'm always afraid of dynameshing things. I'm saying dynameshing, I meant decimating, sorry. See, I moved this belt. I did something with this belt. It's all moved. This. Push it down. I want to see it all together. I think his feet are too small. I don't know why. Let me see. Was awesome. No, by the way, thanks a lot for recommending me Lucas Cuenca. I am learning few interesting tips from him. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Lucas is amazing. You all should check his channel out if you haven't. How long have we been? Because I need to... Where is the YouTube? 43 minutes already. God damn, time goes fast. I'm going to save this. I need to change the camera just in case, because... Hi, how are you? I don't want to... this is showing everything. I really would like StreamYard to change a few things of the configuration. Video stuff, live stream, Grim Reaper, print. 12. Oh, let's make some self-promotion. So, there we go. My friend, check STL frame for some STLs. Okay, this is safe. Let's go back to this. Good. Let me see. See, I'm not liking the size of the boots. I mean, that's the thing with collectibles. Like, you may have it as reality, as a proportion, but this is not collectibles. I meant superheroes and stuff like that. It doesn't feel right for some reason. The feet to me looks small. Let's see. If I'm going to duplicate this, going to take it to the face and show you the feet compared to the size of the head, right? I mean, in real life, this is okay. But in collectibles, it kind of looks weird. Looks whiny. I don't know how to say it, like weak. It has like super like realistic hands and realistic feet size. So let's see if I get them a little bit bigger. Do we get? Okay, this one, since I'm going to scale it from here, it's going to change size. So I'm going to duplicate it just in case. Because I want to change to scale them accordingly. And I wish, I don't know if, oh yeah, it does. I can do this, like, but it's going to upset it anyways, right? I do that until, yeah, say 2. It's going to upset it. So let's scale it from here. What is giving me? 0.83.9. See, I think that looks a little bit better. Let's take this, grab it from here, and try to reposition him. And why? Because I did this. That's the reason why I kept the album. To know how where to position it again. So it should be around that. What's going on? What's going on? It should be a little lower. What do you guys? What do you guys? What everybody thinks? It's a little bit better, right? Oh yeah, thanks, Kamehameha Master. That was the idea. I was looking for 3D files, 3D printing, or I don't know. I don't remember now, but yeah, the STL prints. Luckily, STL print I was looking for, but that was taken. So STL prints, it's okay. STL file I was thinking, but that was taken as well. So yeah, right. I mean, I like the feet a little bit more now. They are a little bit bigger. I think they work better with the overall guy. And probably I should make his caps a little bit bigger as well. Just a little bit. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to delete this part, take this one out, take this one out, delete it, and close holes. So I'm sure they are going to, once I merge them together, there's not going to be any gap between them. I'm going to give them a little bit more thickness. No, I'm not going to do another quick save right now. I think, wait, did I do it right? It was in the highest resolution? Yeah, it was in the highest resolution. Well, I might, yeah, I'm going to give it one more subdivision. And then I'm going to use one of the new brushes as the constant contrast, to give it a little bit more pump to the texture. There we go. Trying to do the same with this one. And then close holes. Yeah, so I'm more certain that when I merge all these together, there are not going to be any gaps. That's super important for 3D printing, okay? This, I think, it's going to be cut here. Because I don't think my printer can print the whole legs. I think I have this, yeah, this little box here is the size of what my printer can print. The Form 3 plugin, Scale Master, let's see, should we slice? Yeah. See, it's 14 for actually it's 14.5, I think, for 14.5 for 18 tall, right? So I have it a little bit less, so I have room for the supports and stuff like that. So remember that if I'm going to print this, see, yeah, I can fit the legs. Okay, that's nice. And I can fit the whole hip. Well, actually, I can fit quite a lot if I keep it like this. Maybe I can print the whole thing together. Like, not the boots, but the whole lower part. Because I'm taking this, I don't really remember what's the full size of the character right now, but I'm using this scale because I need to fit the torso. The torso is usually the biggest part. And I can make it a little bit bigger, I think, than what I have to this day. Like, let's see what's the scale of this guy, like how it is to that now. And to know that, you can go show all the subtools, go to the Scale Master and create a new bounding box subtool. It's going to create you a whole box that is going to wrap around the whole body and give you a size. See, let's make it transparent, take out the perspective so you can see. There we go, right? Slide to size because I have the box selected. There we go. And now, how as it is right now, this guy is 40 centimeters tall, 41.3 almost. So I think we can make it a little bit bigger because 40, 30, 40. It's this big. Yeah, you can really see it. It should be like for the scale, but if we can make it a little bit bigger, I would prefer it. Like to push it a little bit more. So I'm going to see eventually if I can push it a little bit more. Okay, I didn't got an answer from the boots. Come on, are you here with me or not? Make it smaller just to see. And I'm on orthographic. Yeah, if I put it in perspective, it looks okay. In orthographic, for some reason, I can see the head a little bit bigger. It feels a little bit big. No, I'm sure it's okay. It's just a feeling that I have because I've been working with this guy for so long now. But definitely, yeah, the boots are definitely better than the size. And just looking at it all around. Man, I cannot wait to print it. I need to figure out the way to do the back there. And I'm seeing something here. Is this? Yeah, here I fucked it up. Sorry. Okay, all this is going to be cut from. Oh, let's do that now. Since we're here, I need to finish the stream because I don't want this to go a lot more over an hour. There we go. Now we have this and we have this. Now probably this I'm going to print it all together, but I'm not quite sure yet. So just in case, and this is not going to take me any time, so. Remember, I can create a new folder, right, with the arm inside, take the hand, go to the subtract mode, active the boolean. I'm going to do it from here so you know where it is. Live boolean. See, now it's going to take out that part, and over here, go to the gear wheel and boolean folder, and that is going to give me a boolean down here instead of a different subtool. 40 centimeters, that's really, no man, it's not. I mean, it should be a quarter scale, so it should be a little, if I can push it to 42, that's going to be good. Okay, something went wrong. That happens. So let's delete this 2. See, it gave me 2 instead of 1, and it didn't do the boolean action. So usually when that happens, it's usually because there are some open holes. So you go to geometry tab, modify topology, close holes. And yes, there we go. If it's doing an action, it's because we have some open holes. I'm going to go to the other subtool. I'm going to deactivate the live boolean so you can see it. Geometry, again, close holes, and it's also doing some action. So yeah, definitely we have some weird holes going over there, so that's why I wasn't doing the action. Now again, boolean folder, and it's going to boolean the arm. Any questions before we leave? Any questions? I'm taking questions. You're very passive viewers. There we go. Well, I don't know why I fucked up the colors, but let's take out the colors. Let's repaint it like this. There we go. See, now I have this. And there we go. See, I have something floating around here because of the texture from this. You know, there were some parts that were floating. So what you do, let's just go. Let's make this white so we can see. There we go. You can see them right now. I'm just going to select them, hide them, and then hide them. Just make a close holes just in case. Yeah, it should be fine. It seems to be working fine. I'm going to bring it here and delete the one that I had before. There we go. It's too bright for me. Now this one part, that's a different part. Yeah, it just in case. I don't know how I'm going to cut it, whatever, but just wanted to show you again the Boolean option and the fact that you can do it from the folder. For me, it's always better because it keeps everything much more organized. There we go. Lexter, what's up, Diego? Oh, now we have questions. Have you tried using remesh by union? Of course I did. Instead, leave Boolean. When I found this feature, I blew my mind. Oh, Kamehameha. Yeah, I showed it before, and I have used it. Yeah, I think I showed it in this stream, not today, but yeah. Remesh by union is super useful, but it's going to depend on where you're using it. I usually do it after I maybe decimate some stuff. Yeah, it's really useful. What's up, Diego? Lexter, how do you put the key? I did a stream about that if you want to check it out, but let me show you fast here. Let's say it's the same here. I'm going to delete the folder. Right, we have these two. We want to key this over there. What I can do is, and this time we're going to use the remesh by union just to show you guys. Let's say I have this, right? I'm going to drop the cube here. There we go. I'm sorry, I cannot use the light gray. It's driving me crazy. Right, we have that. And what I want to do is taper it. One. No. There we go. Taper it. Other side. Something like that. Like that. Right? For some reason. There we go. Accept that. One thing that I'm going to do is subdivide this because I want this to have more. Control W because it's masked. See, because the other thing is masked, it's only subdividing this guy. Okay. Control W. And Control W one more time. Okay. Now one thing, this has to be all one mesh. Okay. Right now it's being two meshes meshed together. I mean, not meshed, like they are union, whatever, but they are not one mesh. So if I go to the move topology and I drag this, see, I can move it away from the mesh. So what you can do here is the remesh by union, as Kamehameha Master was saying. I'm not sure if it's going to work the best in this case because I have a lot of polygons in this guy because it has the Dynamesh subdivision quantity, but let's try it. Remesh by union. Oh, I think it's no, sorry, because it's masked. Okay, no, let's do it. Should be masked. Lexter, this is for you. See, now we have a, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, we have a whole box around the whole mesh. Except this. There we go. Now you can see this is a full mesh. Like it's only one mesh. You can see here that what it did, it created connections between the polygons that we had from one mesh to that one. Now, after this, now that I have the key, one thing that I do remember is that I have this as a different polygroup, right? So I'm going to duplicate it just a little bit. Keep that one. I'm going to select this guy. And I'm going to make it a tiny bit bigger. Just a tiny bit, okay? Let's compare it to that one. See that? Why? Because we're going to use this new folder to subtract from here. And what we want is this one later on, you know, to fit in there. And if it's too tight, it's not going to fit, or it might warp after printing, or I don't know, you want to glue it, and if it's too tight, the glue is just going to come out, or it's just not going to give you that tight grip. You know, it's not going to be as tight as it should be. So we always want to check that. And actually, after that, I usually like also work on these parts a little bit, make it less, you know, connect. I don't want them to be touching that much. Don't touch each other. They shouldn't be touching each other. Not allowed. See, we have this. I'm going to, yeah, for some reason, this for me is not the best. Let's throw it a little bit there. Oh, there is one thing that I didn't do. I'm realizing now that some people like to do. And I do it myself sometimes. So I'm going to delete this one. Sorry, Dexter. Let me show you one more thing. Is select this. I'm going to select this too, as well. Make sure, yeah, all that should be. What I have done, I should have done before applying the freaking cube, right? Is doing something like this. You know, to give you that extra grip, you know, so when it fits, it gets, yeah, that's a better grip to the other part. Yes, this should be a little bit smoother. But I should do it better. I'm going to do it a lot in doing this process. So this wasn't the best demonstration, but for, you know, getting the keys done, you got it there. I think you cannot get it. See the difference? Now we have that, so it's going to be better for sure. Like when you use it and when you key it together, it's better to have something like that. And yeah, it's better if there is not just like a plane and then a key sticking out. To be honest, but I will show it. I will show it a lot because I need to key everything here. Well, and then obviously you have to, you know, Boolean folder. And it's going to give you the option with the key. Yeah, you're welcome, Lexter. I hope it helped. But I did it better, I think, in one of the streams. And I will do it a lot, so yeah. going to finish the boolean, and then that's it for today because I need to have dinner. There we go. Yeah, colors go to hell when you do stuff like that, but it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to save. See, now we have all this geometry. But I don't want them. I mean, for example, this is too thin. This is probably might break. And you need to have certain distance between this and this. Yeah, I hope it was useful. I never know how to end the streams. So I'm just going to say bye-bye. Have a nice weekend. And see you all in the next one. That I have no idea when it's going to be. But I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.